Yo, what's good? What's up, everybody? It's your boy JB the Pilot, and welcome back to episode motherfucking 40. Congratulations, episode 40. It's 40 episodes of Yap Fest with my boy Big Spence. Spence,
Yo,
Spence talk to him.
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have us a great show full of shenanigans and agains.
Damn straight, if y'all came here, y'all knew what time it was. You see his name, Peak Peace.
That's all it's been about lately. I need to there we go. I actually need to sign in the whatchamacallit. I don't understand why I ain't signed in the dang on Shonen Jump on this laptop at this point.
I'm getting logged in too.
Know what I'm saying? We got a good show ahead of y'all. We unfortunately, due to sad circumstances, we were not able to be on last week. So we will be reviewing chapter 1, what? 1142. Am I logging in on Viz? I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm logging in on Viz.
Is you logging in on here?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to log into.
I'm doing the scans.
Oh yeah, I'll just be liking that direct what they actually said. Like,
yeah, but it's just like I ain't saying no. It's just it's easier to access. I'll say that.
Yeah, it is.
They basically saying don't take anything that we said with a grain of salt.
Can we download the Shonen Jump app?
Probably could.
Yeah. I'm gonna just do all that.
All right, we here. All right. And then for all y'all people that came for some other shit, we on. I'm about to bust this whole down because this bitch been itching my pocket. Fuck is you talking about?
That's that with Crowns in.
Hell no. That Jap pack.
That Jap pack.
Man. Japanese.
Let's go.
L. Waste. I wasted my money on this shit.
Wait. I didn't even see none of that.
G. All Huff Jap pack.
Oh, well, yeah, we be talking about it. You gotta buy 30 in order to know you finna get some hits. The only way. You can't single buy Jap.
Yeah, no. Let's get into this shit today, man. Let's do it. Things I fear. This was a chapter, boy. This was a chapter. We start off with the cover page. Yamato finally did something. Like, thank God. Like, I was getting bored with this series. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about you, G, but I was getting bored with the.
Oh, I wasn't caring the moment they said she's on her journey. I said I'm good.
Said okay, cool. I'm done. See y'all.
Yeah, don't need to ever come back to this again.
Yeah, it was terrible.
See you final arc. That's essentially what we said.
Basically. Okay, this
also side note, I just want to give a big hate to Yahoo search engine. You trash. Because I'm trying to figure out why my laptop even going to you. Yahoo search engine is trash.
Okay.
It's random, I know, but
what happened now? What happened?
I search what I'm supposed to be searching so we can see what we need to be seeing. And Goofball Jamal's saying they can't find it. And I don't like that.
Well, Yahoo has gotten overtaken by Google and shit, so nothing major there, my brother.
They trash.
You fuck with it though.
Yahoo?
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't even got a Yahoo email address. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You talking about?
That means for those of you out there watching, delete your Yahoo account. You do not need that no more.
Oh, like for what?
Man, yeah.
So, cause I can't pull it up. You're gonna have to rock. We're gonna have to just rock. We're gonna have to just rock. So I'm here.
I got something for you. So you can at least be in the game.
Like disgusting, man. I'm on a Google Chrome, the Google Chrome browser, and I search, and it's searching through Yahoo. It's sickening.
That's fucked up. Maybe you'll feel better if you had it through phone. Sorry, y'all. I'm fucking eating Doritos up.
Yeah, you.
Bro,
wow, boy. Let's get it. I'm finna pull it up in my history, so we good to go.
So the shit started off busting. We at the school, giant ass snake pop up. Motherfuckers talking about it's Jormungandr. It's the serpent that end the world. I knew it had to be like a little joke or something. Because you gotta, well, I ain't gonna say it's a joke. Because these is giant kids. I gotta put it in perspective of how huge it is
to
compared
them.
to the giant. Because the giant kids is giant as hell already. You know what I'm saying? So, but based how everything looked, it didn't look like it was the world ending type of.
Nah, it definitely was like in terms of, and it's not a shot at the art. It's just in terms of the detail and how the way the style it was drawn, you can kind of tell like, nah, this ain't.
Yeah, no, my phone was running from it and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, it looks different from the artwork. So everybody running from school, Foe pull up. Who was Foe? They show him on there. It was a giant that stopped it. I think it's their PE teacher.
They teacher. It was the teachers. Somebody from the teacher line. You had 3 teachers: math teacher, principal, and the language teacher. And shoot, it might have been a combo of all 3. Oh no, Saul. That was Saul. Dang, Saul, you kind of cold for that. Yeah, none of them was the people who stopped it. It was Saul. Saul came through for the kids.
Okay, so y'all remember Angie? She the librarian.
Yes.
They got a fucking walrus school principal. This nigga looks like a walrus. And then you got the math teacher. His name Blade. His ass looked like a blonde hair demon guard or some shit like that. He looked decent. He don't look like he trash. However, they pull back up. The teacher, they scream out to the teachers that the little kids is going to be eaten by the snake. Out of nowhere, what Spence was talking about, McWalrus pulls one of the kids out the way, but that and like a decently sized panel, this boy Saul gets his rock off with the final exam punch.
With the arm and hockey. So because people love to do this, so we gonna play the game with them. Arm and hockey, very clear as day. He did the classic little anime. Actually, looks like a little ode to Luffy, to be honest, because he grabbed that shoulder, and you know when Luffy back in the past used to snatch back after the punch, he used to grab his shoulder and do that. A lot of people don't.
That's because I was stiff.
Yeah, so this was a little different, but arm and hockey nonetheless, and it looks like
he one shot folks.
He crunched him, and then the teacher, Walrus Principal, finished him off.
You're reading it backwards.
Am I? I am, because I'm American. I'm supposed to read right to left. Yeah. That is the American schooling.
Walrus sent him to alley-oop.
Who he? With the hammer in the air. So I saw him with the hammer. Then I saw him with the hammer. Hit him in the air. He.
Like, think about this. Let's pose this question to you. How many of y'all think y'all surviving some shit like that? That's set up like that. Mind you, these is two giants.
The uppercut, then the 12-6 hook down. I'm deceased after the uppercut, to be honest.
Disintegrated. Your fucking body is disintegrated.
I'm cooked after the uppercut. You wombo combo me like that? You feel me? Like, nah, it's over with. I'm done.
Hey. They did that to Usopp. We'd have been looking for a new sniper.
Oh, hey. Cause hey. This ain't his arc. I'm gonna keep saying that.
It's not Usopp's arc. Y'all came here to see if it was Usopp's arc or not. It's not y'all arc either. But yeah, we come to see kids get saved and shit. They see the principal and Saul pull up. Gee. So this man Aokichi gave Saul a pig leg. This man pig.
I should say pause or not either, but just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm Malcolm.
Nah, he got a peg leg for sure. But I don't know who gave it. I think he probably. That's a tough speculating thing. Unless I missed something in like cover stories or something. But yeah. I'm gonna go along the lines of he came back home and they gave him the leg.
Bo didn't have no leg.
Talking about when we first met him? Like, because so far in the past, I ain't refreshed myself. So
I'm saying when Aokichi hit his ass with the ice time capsule, he froze his leg off.
Gotta assume so.
Aokichi, a wild boy.
He lost a leg for the sake of being alive still. So
that nigga said, "Hey, I'm gonna keep you alive, but your ass gonna be a pig leg pirate for the rest of your time."
Basically, generic. That's base pirate right there. At this point, you got one hand with the hook or peg leg. Legendary pirate. In his case, legendary giant.
I mean, he is a vice admiral, so
I mean, he ain't weak. It's a lot of people forgetting because I like to call him a pacifist because he chose a life of learning over.
Folks just want to know the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to know the truth of the world. So you can't fault him on that.
No.
But yeah, then they had this little double spread between them. We finally find out where dude is from. He's actually a former pirate from the Giant Warrior Pirates. Principal Kiba. He's a walrus, but has a dog kind of like animal
And
name.
how did that work? Like, why he look like a wall? I ain't getting it. Like, I get the name of the school, but like Oda, real quick, why? You know what I mean?
Oda jokes is crazy. Sometimes they be funny. Sometimes I'll just be like, all right, I don't get it.
Walrus principal of the Walrus school. Yup. Knee slap for him. But he made him strong. He made him decent. Stronger than Usopp already.
He got a hammer because he fixed shit.
You on the one.
That's it. Nigga back was
that
hurting,
used
though.
to be his weapon. Used to be he definitely holding his back. Used to be his weapon, and he turned it into a tool.
I don't know.
No BS. It was probably an axe or something like that before. Or just a big stupid regular like Thor looking hammer. And he shaved it down and changed it to an actual hammer.
Damn.
That's just random spec, but possible little light backstory. Nothing crazy.
Nah, man, that shit real.
Next page.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Principal, the kid shocked. Principal used to be a warrior too. Saul super strong. They ain't never seen this. Now they like, wasn't he a part of the Marines? Just little back. They, they're giving you a little reminder as to who these niggas is.
Just imagine like being in 6th grade and like some nigga break into y'all school and he try to throw them bitches with your teacher, and you see your teacher and your principal combo his ass.
Crush buddy.
Y'all niggas for the rest of the year.
It ain't go.
Remember when principal Mr. Johnson stuck his ass?
You're gonna be in junior high school with friends who still went to that school, still talking about that moment.
Hey, remember when Principal Johnson and Mr. Williams combo dude ass? Yes, that's what you're gonna experience the whole entire time.
Kids never gonna test them again.
Never. Lean on me. Oh my, that's the type of turnover he gonna have. You don't even play, G.
That lead Principal Kiba. Folks gonna pop you with the hammer. You better chill.
Whole time. That's why I say I don't know if this a feat or not. But whole time, Saul did this shit while Chopper and Robin was in his beard.
And I was literally looking at that. I'm like, why? Where they come from? They was just chilling on his facial hairs.
Yeah.
Like, so he carrying 2 people. Crunch buddy. And then so noble and soft and just to the kids. He's like, I'm sorry if I scared y'all.
They no, you got them hands. You my boy. Oh, we fought with you, boy. That's how they was.
And then that's when the scary part happened for the kids, because inside the school, Wolf
Sensei got his ass worked out.
Somebody left folks bloody pulp. He holding chest, blood coming out his mouth, his spilling all over his clothes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, what happened? What happened to Teach? What happened to PE teacher? The gym teacher fucked up, y'all. Gym teacher fucked up, y'all.
I'm fine. Folks say I'm fine.
Not okay.
You're not okay, bro. You're down bad. You're down the terriblest.
Nigga said, let's see where we at. He's still worried about the children. Everybody like, did Luffy do? First of all, did Luffy do something to you? Is a crazy question.
Hey, you Luffy friend? Did Luffy do something to you?
Because that kind of give you the state of what people. It's like half and half, just like a pirate would be. Some people think bad of them. Some people think good of them. They don't know what is what. It's kind of they need to have their own interaction with them for them to understand.
Man, all these kids on Elbaf wusses, G.
We had a theory about that.
If they was strong like the other, man, they would have been throwing them bitches with them.
With the snake, yeah, they're turning them into learners, all the way learners.
No combat.
You need that.
You need
that.
You lying to me? You're shitting me.
So,
but before that, go to the next scene. Something important to note was he says, "Watch out, Saul Sensei. Don't touch the children." Meaning he probably tried to touch the children and got his ass worked out. It probably wasn't about those shadow things. It was probably about one of the holy knights.
Pause. Don't touch the children as well. And he probably touched the children saying that right after. Crazy. But you're absolutely right. Kind of let you know. He said, let's see. I'm gonna go to what Robin said. Robin said asleep, but weren't they just walking? Because they said, where did Ilyav, I'm saying that wrong, Ilva and the others go? That way towards the beach. Professor, what's happening to them? It looks like they're asleep, but they won't respond. Robin says, asleep. Weren't they just walking? Yeah, it's weird. Letting you know. And next panel, we see all the kids. It's about 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 of them look like, maybe 7, sleepwalking. And
it's an arrow.
Arrow. That's Gunko. That's a part of her powers. Telling them where to go.
That's who probably worked Buddy ass out.
Had to be. Because I'm almost certain Shams and the other 2, ain't finna waste their time trying to fight Buddy. We here for the big dogs and the big dogs only.
And so the walrus looking dude, Kiba, whatever. Kiba.
It's all good.
Kiba. He said, sound the horn. Warn the entire country. That nigga Saul says, warning the country is a bit too much, Kiba. He like, look, Saul, you don't see what's happening in the forest. Look at this shit. Saul look over.
And shock and all. Horn get blown by Blade. You know what I'm saying? Let the horn off.
So then, as they looking on, more monsters that just appeared. The whole Kiba, and Saul is asking them, where did they come from? This is a real emergency. Like, shit getting real. I don't know what that was, but that's a big griffin, Pegasus horse thing.
I ain't even peeped the 4 legs. You right. That's definitely like Pegasus type. Maybe let's reach a little bit. Maybe
Griffin?
even
Who knows?
In my opinion, they kind of look like how the shadows looked when Cobra was in the chambers with the 5 elders. That's similar to how they look. Like, not necessarily the exact forms, but in terms of silhouette and things of that nature, they kind of look like how when we saw those shadows. And the next panel, you see the kids passed out.
Mm-hmm. Why?
They think something wrong.
I have no idea, guys. Saul, wake the fuck up. Shit happening.
Man, who is this? Who is this saying put me down, Saul? So, Chopper? Yeah, Chopper. Chopper want to help the Doc Chop want to help the kids. He put me down. Let me do my job. This the sole reason I'm on this crew.
Yeah.
Let me do my work, unlike Pussop. Let me do my job.
Pussop. His ass Henny Sop.
We hope. Because if he ain't.
Welcome to the Elbath Underworld. They take us back.
We back to the main event. This what we've been waiting for.
This is the reason why we're here. That nigga say out the gate, y'all really thought shackling my legs with Kairoseki would be enough to contain the power I have? How naive.
Said,
Loki is who
Elbath, take this last shackle off me, bro.
Hey. He said
why he just towering over Haruta? Jesus Christ.
All right. I want to let y'all know, I'm gonna zoom out this, but this gotta be the hardest panel. Like, I can't wait till it's animated. But this is Loki. If Haruden could get the fuck out the way, this would be a fucking wall. This would be a motherfucking piece of art on a wall. You got the monster trio standing in front of Loki. This shit hard. This hardest hard.
I think I've seen somebody edit him out of this picture.
Needed for a wallpaper.
I gotta see if I can find it. But this picture,
cool. Look how massive, folks.
Like, you're seeing a real full-blooded giant right there. That's what y'all seeing right there. Full-blooded. I'm him.
Look how big Haruden is compared to like Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro.
That's what I'm saying. And he's
look how
towering over Haruden. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's the type of panels that be making you want to play medieval games. And think you're gonna try to do what he be doing.
You ain't doing none of the shit that you think you're doing.
I'ma die. That's what it is. Get worked out. Throw my controller.
So Luffy says you. I'm like, okay, that could be a little bit more. Sanji asks, who the hell is this bastard? Rightfully so, because he don't know who the hell he is. This nigga says, hurry up, because if I hit something, it's gonna go down. The flames will spread, and you know about Elbath's weakness. Saying that he already did some shit like this before.
We've seen a piece of this tree not be there and get told that it got knocked off or chopped off because of flames and lightning. Now we know that my man's, if he hits something, he gonna burn this motherfucker down. Hinting at the fact that he's the one who possibly chopped off that huge branch of the Adam tree.
Or he was the reason why it was set to fire.
Yes.
That man says, all right, y'all ain't listening. Fuck this. I will annihilate you all. I think that's I don't you be my guess. That's Conker's hockey or hockey something infused in that attack that he just smacked the tree with.
We did get bits of black lightning, and that's usually what that implies. That's usually what that implies. It's highly possible. I won't disagree with that. But listen, he's doing this with a shackle on, which is leading me to believe that he might not have a devil fruit, y'all. This just what Kaido say in Wano.
No, he got a devil fruit.
Or it's in the weapon.
That too.
Because they done gave us that already. the shackles ain't really doing much or nothing to him. It held they was holding him down against the tree, but he still. We've seen Luffy have one cuff on and be damn. Please take the cuff. He doesn't have. He stood up once you unlock one lock and still had both shackles on. Then he took off. We took off the chains around his body, and he then took off one shackle. The man still has a shackle on and look like he's finna earth shit.
This is probably one of the largest scale attacks that we've seen in the history of One Piece, because if you notice how big Elbaf is compared to everybody else, this lightning strike is literally larger than the whole entire fucking island. Just to give you perspective, that shit is crazy. And then it starts at it did set fire to, I think, the upper realm.
Let me zoom in.
So
yeah, it did.
They take us back to the Walrus School.
Mm-hmm.
Saul Sensei, Angie, she tell us, she like, hey, I remember those monsters that we seeing. I remember those. It just happened today. So we get a little flashback of the kids of what they talking about. They're like, Loki is going to use a hammer to destroy the world. Of course not. The one who's going to destroy the world is Nika. Look at that. Hey, stop it. Loki's even scary. So they talking about all their fears, and they drawing all their fears out. This is what they imagine, and this is what they see. So after all that, they get to tell them about who is all their biggest fears. You get to see Ghosts, Dragoon, Storms.
Hey, dragon, saying dragon, then storm after?
Dragor. Storms. Nidhogg. Jormungandr. My mom. Oh, my mama, he snapped.
With my mom? Who is that, Colin? Or just some random kid?
Some random kid, because Koten isn't here. Teacher, if I keep thinking about these things, I'm going to have nightmares. Bitch bath. Damn.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say.
We in bitch bath?
Possibly.
Damn.
I know they kids, but like when you look at their age, I think they somewhere around like 20. They 20.
This bitch bath.
Folks said mom really hit that. The hit folks said my mom. She's definitely a Elbaf warrior.
So she know that she done fucked up because this is what she tell them. But just like in your essay, your personality really shows in these drawings. So express your imagination so well. These kids got creative, went to the deepest, darkest depths of their head, and was like, what's the scariest shit I ever think in my life? Drew that shit down. Teacher, good job, y'all. You guys are doing great. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Something bad about to happen, y'all. Something bad about to happen,
bro. So she goes and says, those are the things the kids imagine when they think of fear. That's not possible. Yes, it is. We get this double spread. This is the children's most feared world. And you see all these monsters coming out of nowhere. You got a teddy bear with a helmet. You got a dragon, a bird monster. I think this is Loki, Big Wolf, Prometheus, brother, not Prometheus, brother. Who's the nigga that's on a
you talking about Zeus.
Zeus incarnation. You got a fucking ghost right there on the side of him. This evil Nika. Evil Nika.
Evil Nika.
You got a little dead skeleton dude underneath, and then somebody else, and then I think that's somebody's mom
Where's the mom?
underneath Most Fear World.
Oh
All the way at the bottom.
yeah. I see it. Well, I gotta dweep it up with the glasses, but I
Uh,
see it though. I see it though.
uh.
We
So,
getting wait. I'm sorry. We getting the chapter Monday.
well, we getting spoilers.
Something Monday. I don't know. I'm saying if you look at the panel, it says One Piece will return in World Shonen Jump on March 17th, 2025.
Viz told me 8 days.
What we going by what Viz say? We going by what Viz say.
I think One Piece is returning on a March 17th, not on March 17th.
Oh, so that'll be Sunday.
Whatever that is.
Sunday for them, Monday for us. Because I think they like a day ahead. If you read this last little panel I'm looking at, you did a good job carrying don't stop until the brats reach the ship. Do you think they'll manage to get them back by then? Gah ha ha ha. Love is something that hurts when it hurts. Hey Gunko, what do you fear most? And she
Nika.
says, Nika.
Racist bitch. I
Yeah.
mean, she
So
racist,
I'm gonna
bitch.
lead to assume that Kerringham, that's his power in terms of they fall into sleepwalking thing, putting them to sleep and bringing a fears to life. Gunko's powered with the arrows, it helps direct them. She can tell you what direction. I'm assuming that's just part of it. Maybe it's an awakening of some sorts with that. Who knows? Hold on, I'm just zooming in on Kerringham. I can't wait for Sanji to fight him.
He ain't fighting Kyrian. He fighting Summers. Summers is the dude who's talking about love.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the arrow. It look like I could be wrong. It's fine. I don't care. But that's who he's fighting the man. That's pretty much what I was referring to, was that he's fighting the guy who's talking about love.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 different ideologies of love on this island right now. And no lie, I would queef if I get a tag team Scott Sanj versus.
You would what?
You heard what I said.
Children watch this show, man.
You heard what I said.
Yo. You're not getting a tag team. We're not seeing Scott.
I know we not, because it would definitely, first of all, make Kerringham look way too strong. So I don't think that's what we get. I just like, you know what I'm saying? I like to just imagine, like to speculate when I know it ain't gonna happen anyway. Dreams. It's better than the fan fiction we be getting.
Got a little something for y'all.
We in the comments right now.
You know what I ectoplasm to?
What?
A Ripley and Gerd double.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill.
You might like it. You might think it's all right. All right. I need that double. I need that Gerd and Ripley. They can rip me.
Wait, what? Hey, something wrong with you, G. Something's wrong with you. Oh yeah, I just said that. Probably Carringham. Yeah, I just said that one.
Carringham has the magical powers. Gee, I can't believe I got to go bowling today.
Don't want to go bowling and you be calling yourself Pins.
I'm Pins, boy.
That's a huge thing to say, though.
Listen,
that's crazy. But I would like to hear the why. I would like to hear. Can you put that on screen so they can see what we're talking about, please?
See what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about so the people watching live can see what we're speculating about. We have I think we're gonna get Usopp versus Carringham, and Usopp gonna win. He said, like, I'm gonna let him whip the pot to give us the full course meal of what it is.
Let me go find a picture of this dude.
Okay.
What George talking about?
He said, remember when Piranha versus Usopp, her power didn't work because Usopp was already negative on himself. He said, now when all this was going down with the nightmares, where's Usopp? What is he doing? He drunk, if I'm not mistaken. He's somewhere drunk. I don't remember where, but he's somewhere drunk. And because of this, we have our pilot theory about Drunken Master Usopp. Yep, he was drunk telling Dory shut up, as if liquor takes his fear away. Liquid courage. It goes back to what you was bringing up in the first place. Yeah, he don't want to. He don't want to say he gonna win this. It's the fight he gonna have. Usopp gonna have this moment. It seems likely. It seems likely.
I'll just say this. I don't have no problem with Usopp taking a dub because I want Usopp to take a dub. Usopp needs to take a dub because Usopp is the person that is rightfully so underneath the big three.
They're the big three.
Yeah. So it's just like he has to be on a level where it's comparable to Yasopp. So I need him to have that power. And for him to be able to negate this power with fear, what he feared the most, I'm just trying to see how him being scared of everything versus dude power like negates each other.
Because it's literally the liquid courage thing. He wouldn't fear nothing because he drunk. Now it could think of it as use Sakamoto Days for an example. Drunk as she got, you could use One Piece. You could use Wano.
Slow down. You haven't even finished it. You trying to make comparisons. Slow down.
Nah, I'm gonna use. I switched it. I could use Wano. Wano, you had how the drunker Kaido got. He had different fighting styles. He had different the way he was talking, the way everything. I'm not saying it's gonna be similar to that, but he won't have the fear of nothing as what they doing. He like unless seeing these things sobers him up. That's the only like thing I could think of possibly happening. I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not
Hey.
agreeing with you. Saw me react. Near Sanji level is insane. Liquored up Usopp near Sanji level. Hell no.
Henny Sop is real, huh?
I would say closer to Robin. I give you Robin. I feel like it's too much of a stretch to say Jinbei.
Yeah, that's way crazy.
I feel like Robin, like closer to Robin's level. Not to even say she weak, because by far she not. But I still got Brooke over her, so I would say near Robin. If Usopp is a near Robin level, I accept that. I accept that wholeheartedly. Just a liquored up Usopp gets me near Robin. No hockey, no no hockey, observation, conquerors, armament, liquored up, close to Robin. I could deal with that. By end of season, so end of this arc, you think he's gonna be the fourth strongest is wild. It's gonna take some time.
I just don't want to. I'm just trying to figure out what he's doing that's surpassing Jinbei.
Because the lick ain't enough. The lick ain't gonna be enough. So now that we're done with the
Pokemon
chapter,
cards.
Can we get speculations as to what you think this next chapter will entail?
Chopper tries to stop them kids. Kids beat his ass, or somebody.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yasop is supposed to do that though. Like it's Yasop.
But Jinbei is on the future Pirate King's crew. That's it. Hey. I need
15 pages of Ripley and Gerd is insane.
I need 15 double spreads. 15 double spreads.
That was crazy. I'm not even finna. That was crazy.
Yeah. I need 15 double spreads.
You're getting a solid one panel of Ripley, maybe.
Rip me.
Oh, snap. Gooned out right now.
I'm just letting you know. If this was the world of One Piece, I'm letting them giants do some things to me. I'm finding the giant fruit. Murking the nigga, whoever got it. I need it.
Ain't that
San Juan Wolf?
San Juan, yeah.
Poison him.
Poison them so you can get that.
Need it. The grow fruit. I got something to grow for real.
Okay, so on to my predictions. I think we're going right back to at the top of the chapter. We're going back to Sanji, Sanji, them with Loki. That's top of the chapter.
Monster trio action for sure.
Yeah, you gotta start at the top of the chapter with that, because that was kind of in like the middle of the chapter, then that left. If not that, at some form or fashion, we will get that, and then we're probably gonna cut to a couple scenes of them trying to put the fires out, I would assume, to try to show how much devastation that one strike caused. You know, just pure Loki glaze. You know what I'm saying? Showing the devastation that he can cause, which is also kind of showing why they feared him, but it still don't show him basically like being the reason for all their troubles. Do I think I get no? If we do, it's gonna have something to do with the fires. Do we think? The question was, do we think we get some Usopp panels next chapter? If we do, I think it's gonna be something to do with the fires. Him helping, trying to put him out, or something like that.
He gonna put out them fires drunk as hell, and he gonna be Usopp the king.
Jolly about it. Jolly about it.
He gonna be confident as hell about it.
God, stop.
I need to see that theory, and then also too need to see the amount of weed they were smoking when they made that.
I do want to see the theory.
I need to see the theory, and then I need to see the weed man that they got. I don't think Zoro's scared of Loki. He freed him. He let him go.
He's just standing 10 toes. He had got. I was expecting him to get uppercutted by now, but he's still standing 10 toes.
We might see that next chapter.
Yeah, because you gotta. Zoro did say keep a shackle on, but you gotta remember, he's not innately against Loki. He hears what Luffy said. He said, "I need to see for myself if he a good guy or not, if he cool or not." So I'm not finna all the way free a dude that I don't think. No shit.
Yeah, that's no shot.
Yeah. Loki gonna murk Zoro. If it was a real, like, granted, thank God this One Piece and he's a part of the main crew. That shit ain't gonna happen. But
yeah,
real life, like if we take the story that they in and where their places in it out, and it's 1v1.
Zoro not beating him.
No, I'm just what I'm saying. My dog gonna be. Feel me?
I don't know what he doing to the crew, but he doing something dastardly.
I will, but I'm gonna lead back to what I was saying. I don't think he's seeing his actions, but he still ain't made up his mind yet about Loki yet, because you got it. I think he knows what it feels like to be a prisoner for no reason. When Luffy met him, Luffy didn't know nothing about him and set him free. That's why he's giving Loki this chance. Luffy didn't know nothing about their situation and came and gave him a chance. So he's trying to see what he about and give him a chance to explain himself or what's going on. And they kind of have an idea about, hey, the world government ain't shit, because they know. I don't think they're going to attack right away.
Sanji only gonna try to save Gerd.
That's it. That's the only time we finna, unless he swing off Luffy, Zoro ain't gonna attack him right away. He swing off Luffy, Zoro gonna, hey, what you on? Sanji would do the same thing, but I think he reacts faster if a woman is.
Man, anything for Gerd.
Y'all gotta chill, Gooners.
It's big Gerd. It's big Gerd, mama.
Y'all gotta chill.
I would say the stuff that I want to say, but I'm trying to.
Don't.
We got kids watching the show.
Don't.
But just know, Gerd Sama, Gerd mama. Gerd, Kurd, Turd, Nerd, JB, and 5
seconds. Yeah, they you feel me?
She probably got that ocean water. Yeah, I probably.
All right, bro.
Yeah. You feel me?
All right, bro. At the end of the day, At the end of the day, based off everything that was happening in this chapter, the information, if I'm going out of 5, 3.8. I only because I like the information about giving us a glimpse as to what powers do. They're gonna call me the new Mountaineer after I'm done. Is
Man, the culture.
Man,
the culture.
I do.
Somebody get this man a Nobel Peace Prize.
I'm staying locked in, y'all. Wow. I'm giving this chapter a 3.8. I got a low-key. This is a feat, like you said. This is a low-key feat. Man's island tree shattering attack. Not even shattering, but shaking. Let's say tree shaking attack. If you want to be for real, still cuffed, still supposedly in a state of I'm powered down. That's not even me at full strength. That's huge.
At full power.
The small explanation as to why we was getting these weird creatures, that was dope. The Saul armament hockey crunch down was crazy. All while having Robin and Chopper in his beard.
Respect the admirals.
Nah, just respect Saul.
Respect the admirals.
Oh man. So I think all of those was great moments. Sanji with the who is you? Who is you?
He'll go.
Shit was funny.
As long as he don't touch Gerd, he won't put his ass in.
Everything Sitchy. So that's my chapter rating. Pilot, you?
I think it's like a 4. I said 4. 4.
Reasoning.
My reasoning behind it. Oh damn, I'm on duty today. But just because we kind of got to see Inkling of Power, and then for me, just a Sanji fan, just to say start doing agenda shit.
4 out of 5. We do out of 5. 4 out of 5.
8 out of 10. If you want to ask, basically 8 out of 10. It's 8 out of 10 chapter for me. It ain't bad. It's good. It's really good to me.
It ain't cinema yet.
I mean, I don't think it's like it don't need to be cinema. Like we progressing it through the story. We get into the like we seeing feats. We get to see Loki. We got to see what Saul could do. We got to see the fucking great standoff. Like that panel, that monster trio.
Minus the Rudin.
Man, that shit gold, bro. Like Oda was literally in his bag.
I think this the setup for the setup chapter. This is the setup for the setup chapter.
Somebody getting their ass punched on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be up at 3:00 looking for it.
Who? Give me one person.
Luffy.
You think it's starting off with a bang? It's
no, because he's gonna try to shake his hand. He gonna be you free now.
What if he crunch Haruden? Because you could kind of like I can already sense Loki got a sense of pride about him being full blooded. I could definitely see it, and on top of that, you my half brother.
Damn, Haruden look like a bitch compared to Loki, like,
and that's what I think he on. He like you letting them do. I'm trying to say to them, you're letting them do this to my shit. I'm the heir.
Yeah.
Crunch.
I think he gonna try to stop him, and then he gonna crunch his ass. and then he gonna try to attack Gur. Then Sanji gonna block something, and then Zoro gonna say some.
Hey, you're gonna lose your mind. He blocks a the Sanji leg Loki attack. You're gonna lose your mind.
Power of love, boy.
You're gonna lose your mind.
The street's not ready for this shit. That's all I'm telling you. Next chapter is definitely gonna be a crazy one. The little bitch he is.
The bait he's trying to do. I know the truth.
Piss you off. Listen, let's not act. We ain't gonna act like Zoro not an integral piece to the story. But the Zoro fans make it hard to like Zoro.
Nah, I just don't listen to that. I'm a Zoro fan that has some sense.
Zoro fans be making it hard to like Zoro.
Zoro dog. That's for me, point blank period. I don't even understand the rivalry between the fans, but guess what?
It's a rivalry between them, dude.
I'm talking about the fans. They take it to another level on both sides. It get crazy on both sides. But guess what? I love seeing these feats from Sanji. I love seeing Zoro feats. I love anybody getting they shine that's supposed to get they shine. I love it. And that's where I'm at with it. I get if I get a Sanji panel of him blocking a Loki attack, if I would have got that with Scott, if I would have got that with anybody that's supposed to be of level, we saw him block one of the elders' attacks, Sanji. Then Zoro ends up doing something similar as well. Like I pop for both moments. So these the moments. No good. Brooke got it out the mud.
Who got earned their shine the most? Brooke, when he 1v1 Big Mom, he got his.
Yeah, he got his out the mud. Survive. He ain't end up needing double awakening to do it either. He got it out the mud. He still did a feat that nobody has accomplished yet. Brooke up there.
Yeah. I don't think Brooke is just desserts. I mean, it was just due.
He still got one of the best bops of the whole series, though.
I was mad when they stopped singing it like how they normally do.
At the end of each adventure.
Yeah, I need that.
We might get it back. They ain't had no time to celebrate or rest for real. I know the boat scene. I know, but it ain't the same. That wasn't the same as what they usually do. They usually sitting down on the island like big dumb feasts. Like after Wano, you feel me? That's when they could have did it, but they was watching Green Bull get worked out by the samurai.
The samurai.
About the chapter, those is my predictions.
Yeah, we gonna get more of the Holy Knights like plan. We're gonna see a little bit more of that. I think that we also too go back to Loki. I think it's more so probably gonna be a more focused chapter on Loki and his escape and shit like that. It probably like because I'm trying to think of how many chapters we in Elbaf already. And if it's a lot, we damn near might be like pitching to have that like fight, like that little pop off, and it's that flashback.
I was just gonna say we gearing up for my theory is that it's all geared up towards Loki flashback as to what happened in that castle. The win exactly how it's set up, I'm not really sure, but it's definitely gonna be something along the lines of that. I think it's
That's
definitely gonna be. Go ahead.
no. I was saying I think that seems likely because we haven't been there to Mary Dwa.
You think that's next after
Not
Elbath?
not next. I'm saying, but I think it's like
Okay, I got you.
I think it's like something that's gonna happen. It ain't gonna be the main focus or anything like that, but it's something that's gonna happen. That Loki fastback definitely gonna be crazy, and we preparing for that right now.
Oh yeah, no, you got to. You gotta destroy the top. That's what Emu is. You got to. You kind of know Luffy's direction. He burned that flag for a reason. And water, not water 7 in this lobby.
Hmm.
So he ain't gonna want to sit here and weasel around it. I personally don't think they have they can't use that mother flame no more, thanks to
They got York.
who got York?
Whatchamacallit?
The Gorosei?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed that.
yeah. Garland is in control of York
All right. Well, we interested now. It's gonna be interesting.
because she know
What
how to
we
make the
gonna
mother
see?
flame. It's gonna be decent. I, I honestly, man, I think it's just we just getting set up, and then yeah, you got to get that flashback to understand why we doing what we're doing, and then that's when we'll start to figure out who gonna fight who and all that.
Okay, so we're gonna have a
Damn,
topic to
I
come
have to
to.
go bowling.
We're gonna have topics to come to. But if we can't,
Okay, shoot. I gotta go bowling and be pants. I'm gonna wear a bowling shirt.
pens, pens.
As we're waiting on the interesting.
Yeah, we in the comments, y'all. This is
Our
got
boy George,
questions.
our boy George pulled back up for us.
If I knew what chapter it was, probably. That's something we gotta. Yeah, I gotta like gander. 12 people who will likely find the One Piece, according to Vegapunk. It was chapter 121. 1121. I always do that. 1121. I got an article up, but not the actual chapter. Let me go back.
I'm searching up. I'm just trying to get this last little panel.
Oh, so it was Buggy, Blackbeard, Luffy, Shanks, Sabo, Akioji, Garland, Kobe, Emu, Dragon, a mysterious figure.
Who? Who?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Aokiji.
Yeah, I don't give no fuck. Garland, Kobe, Emu,
That's
Dragon.
my second favorite character, nigga.
A mysterious figure and a Kainu.
Shamrock.
Those were, yeah, Shamrock essentially.
It was Shamrock. Shirakio. Multiple people on the same team who are separated. Mm.
Uh, 11-12 final panel.
Yeah, I see how they separated. What's going on? You think Dragon and their ideals will fall out at some point?
The only thing that I can think of that will make Sabo and Dragon fall off, it has to do something with Luffy. I think Dragon is gonna be thinking bigger picture. Sabo gonna be like, nigga, I need to help my brother. Now that I remember he my brother, I need to help my brother. Yeah. I ain't gonna say that, but it's gonna be something similar. It's gonna be, I ain't gonna say execution, but it's definitely gonna, first of all, Luffy getting captured and possibly setting up execution is fucking insane. Not that it's a bad idea, it's just if that's a moment that happens, you gonna talk, you talking about, oh yeah, we do feel like Kuzan is because I'm tired of trying to say it. Kuzan is a sword member and will betray Blackbeard. I'm almost certain. But right now, one of the strongest teams out there. Yeah.
Aokiji.
Kuzan.
Because
I'm not saying they will. I'm saying that's a huge, when you talk anime moments, manga moments, that's a huge moment. I don't necessarily think that is gonna be what happens, but we are talking about something that then now you take Luffy out the picture, everybody else gotta step their shit up. You're gonna get development of characters that you wasn't expecting it. And if Oda do that and is able to still, which I won't doubt it, but it still gives us such a compelling story without having his man MC.
I just want to know who capturing him.
That's also my biggest point. Why I don't think it's gonna happen, because who gonna capture him?
That's why I think the final war is everybody gonna pull up for Luffy, but I'm not sure about just him getting captured, because it's just like, what is he like? His biggest thing is freedom, and I don't imagine him getting his freedom taken for everybody else's freedom. Like, he a selfish ass nigga. Like, we just seen the SBS. His 7 personalities for his satellites, 6 out of 7 was greed. Like, he ain't no person that's gonna like willingly give up his dream for that. And if he ain't the king of the pirates by then, then
Do you think stamina? Well, I know he's gaining more and more stamina. Do you think stamina in Gear 5 plays a factor into him getting captured? Because all it take really is to put some sea stone cuffs on him for him to be capturable.
all I'm seeing right now is this gonna be a training arc because we see how Loki is moving, where he's gonna be stronger in base form, and then it's gonna take for a minute. It's gonna take until he gets. Obviously, you have to wait till gear 5 for him to be the one that's gonna finish everything out. But he can go toe to toe with top tiers in base form before he has to go to gear 5.
Yeah, yeah, I can agree. I can agree.
But yeah, I don't see. But I find it real hard to believe he gonna fucking let somebody capture him. I don't think he give a fuck about any and everybody. Boy, I don't know. Now it will make it look cute because a lot of people are gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of them moments. And granted, you gotta understand, these gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of figures and faces that might be fan favorites for small, and they have lesser roles that are probably gonna be the ones who are dying, and
Niggas are dying.
Maybe two. I'm saying maybe two Straw Hat members.
You tweak. You're too weak, and the Straw Hats are gonna go realize they dreamed. Stop smoking this.
If Chopper die, I'm not tripping.
If Chopper died,
but Uwu gonna have the biddies boo hooing if that happen. Bless you.
Thank you.
Hell no. Nah. The only one is Shamrock, but other than that, hell no. Nah. The only one who I think is remotely possible of a form of good. Now, One Piece does walk the gray area of letting the reasons why people are doing the things that they're doing, but
I think
Akainu not evil. I don't think he evil. I think that nigga is
Akainu not evil, boy. What is he then?
Leader sword.
I think his ass a goofy. No, man. It's a possibility. I'll just say like this. I don't think nobody was inherently evil. I mean, inherently evil to the point of like they was just like, oh, we just gonna enslave the world and do these kind of things. I think that based on portrayal, Emu seen that it could be an issue if someone was to have this power. He'll slay the absolute justice. No, he likes that shit. Like, folk like that shit. But Emu, I think that's just like they didn't the freedom that Joy Boy wanted to have. They didn't. It could lead to so much destruction, and that was the biggest fear for everybody. So I can see them not being inherently evil, but also to the slave enslavement, the killing of other people's that's on four hands. That's on emu hands.
Yes.
So although they might be a hot commodity pulling up, you know what I'm saying? The double spread, emu being a bad bitch. This is what I'm here for.
Oh, you just saw that? Yeah. I think I would say in terms of
He is. He
is. No, I know he is. That's coming. That's coming. He is.
I just hope it don't be like 4 panels just like Kaido.
I think we're gonna get a Talk No Jutsu backstory when it come to Emu. Now it's gonna be I ain't gonna say
Let's don't even
chapters long. I ain't gonna say chapters long, but
me either.
First off, something's wrong with y'all. I just want y'all to say that.
Hey,
say it. You need help.
When I found out Angelina Jolie was playing Maleficent, couldn't do no wrong, boy. That's Angeline.
Ten chapters a lot. I ain't gonna cap.
The old flashback was longer than that.
Oh, I know that. This like build up. They was. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It might have to be that long, but I don't see nothing he could tell me that's gonna make me go, oh. You say I need help. Thank you for the first step is realization, sir.
I don't need nothing. I don't. I'm good.
How old do we think Emu is?
1,000.
So if that's the case, we going into boy. Milk? I can't end One Piece. Gilf was great. Gilf. I can't even say how many G's that'll be. Great. Feel me? She probably the last of her line too, whole time. One Piece can't end. It's two things, and I'm gonna say this: One Piece can't end without full God Valley, full telling of the voice entry. That's it.
We're gonna get the voice entry in the SBS and God Valley in the SBS.
Oh, they're gonna have to box.
That's funny as hell. That's you snap. Damn, you gonna box him?
Not playing around.
SBS. God Valley. Oh, I never told y'all about God Valley. Well, sit down. Listen.
Gonna piss me off. One paragraph.
But it's gonna explain everything.
No. Needed in chapters to force them to adapt it into the anime.
They gonna do
or just give me a movie. Give me a movie or a special. I'm fine.
Give you an OVA special.
2 or 3 episodes. I'm good.
Give you an OVA special.
3 episodes. I'm solid. That's an hour movie. I'm good.
I'm gonna give you 45 minutes of God Valley.
That's fine. Accept it. Shake hands. It's a deal.
Voice Century, 3 episodes.
5.
3 episodes.
5.
5.
You talk Voice Century, you gotta talk Joy Boy.
You're only getting two episodes.
I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say 5 because I just wanna. I'm speaking shit into existence. I ain't got time for that. Nope.
You ain't been reading One Piece, man.
I know.
That shit over with.
I know.
Is that Oda finna give you a SBS for everything that he talking about?
We did. You saw a glimpse of it in that flashback with the greatest father of all time, Kuma. And when I'm thirsty for this flashback, cause bruh. And then also we did get other glimpses of it through like the telling of where Akainu was during God Valley. Where did they do that with Kuzan? He over here gooning out with you in the comments. I just want you to know. He said Jenny gonna get animated. We gotta realize that's gonna be a thing that's happening.
That shit not getting that shit.
It is. It's in the flashback,
but it's not gonna get like. It ain't gonna be like you seeing Jenny get bent over a couch.
No, bro. What? Wait. You're gonna see adult Jenny. That's it. That's where we was at. Right there. You going left field, brother. Pump thine brakes.
I'm back.
Pump the brakes. All right. We're just going for a nice drive. You said go $120. Like, chill.
My bad. I'm in the school zone trying to go $120, G.
Doing the dash. Like, come on, bro. Chill.
I was just saying that's not what we gonna see. I thought that's what we was at.
No, just adult Jenny. Because that did happen.
My bad.
She was the same.
I'm cool. I don't need the R34. I was just like, I just thought that's where we was at.
No,
with the demon face, I was like, we gonna see Jay and Jenny gonna get animated on.
No.
I'm
we are gonna have to see her die though.
Kuma getting there late, that shit gonna have me into.
Yeah, we're gonna break down. I ain't ready for that.
You ready for it?
I mean, yeah. But nah.
Look.
We gotta wrap it up, y'all.
Because I'm about
it's
to
a
get
great
ready.
show.
I'm about to get ready to get the fuck up out of here. I gotta go get my skills together so I can go be pins. Pins for the win. If you still slide, let me know. If you're not. Because I know you're not. Because you're not.
You see,
I know you're not.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah. Handle yours. You know what I'm saying? Yo, appreciate y'all sliding out, George. You already know, man. You've been a blessing, man. Appreciate you coming out to each and every stream that we've been having, man. So, you know, we fuck with you.
This next gonna get off BS and we're gonna drop these clips. We're gonna do our thing. You know what I'm saying? JB bringing you a pack a day. You didn't see Fob because of life. he gonna continue on YouTube to give you a pack a day. You know what I'm saying? I might sit here and mess around and
He not.
give y'all a pack or two.
He not. He get all the packs one day. He opened them all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not outside
He
pack
ripping.
one day.
He
A pack
ripping.
one day.
He ripping all of them. But I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Love, peace, love, soul, grease, hell, juice.